All right, everyone. Hello, welcome. Sorry about that. Was testing a new pair of headphones with my dad. We did a scav run in which I found a coffee, the last thing I needed for the food. I found the last lamp I need for the Hall of Fame, and I found the last couple items I needed for the lavatory. So, if we go into the hideout game, hello. There we go. Go into the hideout. We will see the Hall of Fame is upgrading to level 2. The lavatory is upgrading to level 3. The cultist circle has another thing up and running. Okay. And once the lavatory is done, the nutrition unit will be ready to go. Very cool. So if you look, we have all the stuff we need for our shoreline visit. God help us. There's a lot to do, and I'm gonna try to get stuff done. But if I don't get all of it done in one go, I'm not gonna be super upset. It is what it is, right? Hopefully, I can just at least getting the Untar stuff done. It is sort of priority. Hello, right? Let me say something. I don't remember what it was. The therapist bodies, they're lower priority because it has to be done in one raid. Right. We're gonna go in. This has been interesting. We go to shoreline 140. Let's check to see where the goons are. I was having some issues with Streamlabs itself trying to open up, so that was a little bizarre. The goons are currently on customs, so thank God we are not going there then. Okay. Nothing useful. Okay. Hello. Okay. No, let's we do the insurance. Okay. We go in. Yeah, don't go to customs. Ask items. Let's move that away. We don't need that. We head on in. Signal part 3. We need to go to the swamp. We need to go to the resort. We need to go to the cottages. We need to go to... There's a lot of places we need to go to. Right. Cottages. We need to go to the construction as well. We need to go to the pier. I'm not entirely sure what the biggest thing to be. Like the biggest go-to would be. Which one is Lend-Lease? Because Lend-Lease is also pretty big. Like if I want to get access to, I think it's the Chris Vector, like the 19, like the 9mm one, and then I think the T5000 is also there somewhere, or that might be behind vitamins. So, oh, that's right, I forgot Shoreline. We have to go. The vitamins is up there. That is our priority. We want to get that done. That's been sitting around for ages, right? And I'm looking for there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests we can be doing on here, like in this sort of one raid, right? That doesn't even include the RPD, by the way. Well, let's hope we get a decent spawn. Now, we saw there was all sorts of really interesting stuff we could have put on our gun. Can't because we don't have the parts for it yet. That's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Where are we? This is actually not a terrible place to be, all things considered. I think we actually have to place a jammer up here. Plus, one of the other things we're looking for is also nearby, I think, one of the little boxes. Now, obviously, we're going to be carrying a lot of stuff here. 0.8 times. It's a little rough in terms of optics, but it's not bad. The jammer on here. So this was actually pretty useful. I'm not even joking. I probably would have forgot I needed to do it. We need to also go over there. Hello. And there's a little box in a ravine somewhere. Honestly, that one is pretty low priority in my personal opinion. Marker down to the construction. There's a lot we need to do while we're over here as well. It's tough. Like there's much to do. The problem is we hit all 3 of Sanitar's possible spawns. If we can go path to Lighthouse, that's also not bad, because that means we have to go by the swamp, which we needed to do anyway. Now, I think the box was technically somewhere over there, but again, I'm not going to focus too much on that, because we're trying to get tasks done, yes. But if we go, oh, I need to do this, need to do this, need to do this, we're basically going to short circuit the brain here, so. Go up here because we can get a little bit of an overlook in this area. Usually more than one scav here, which is why I'm like, huh? And check these parts too, which is very nice. GPU? Nope. Anything useful? I forgot the save exists here, actually. I'm mostly here for money. Intelligence is nice. The book, meh. And the maps, I mean, I guess we'll take, yeah, sure. I should basically just do a quick, like, if there's not a 1x2, don't, ignore it. Okay, I'll take it. Might be worth a decent amount of money. Ooh. He was running somewhere. Not anymore. Not anymore, he's not. Actually, I don't think we need any more of these, which means if these sell for a lot, we can make a decent profit on them. We have, was it 2 scavs with the untar stuff? Pretty good. Parts. The lamp. Brother, where is the lamp? The power bank is pretty good. Basically it over here. Unfortunately, this gun is just massive, takes a lot of real estate. This one? Or at the jammer here. Now if we run down to the pier quickly, I just realized I don't have any flashlights or night vision, which isn't inherently an issue, but it could become an issue. But I can say with utmost success, that's not the... Hang on, let me reword this. With the utmost certainty that the test with the headphones was a success. So, there you go. That's the correct English order I'm looking for. So I'm happy that works out. You need to get in here. Both the act of walking in here is good, but also there's the truck we need to mark. This is the coastside. Yep, needle and haystack complete. Need to get out of that truck. My guy is very tired, which I whoops. I honestly do not blame him. Oh. Parts, okay. You hear shooting up this way. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do to kind of like speed up my investigation. That other shooting is to be expected. Can you stop being an idiot and stand up, please? Thanks. Somewhere that was shooting that way. We'll get up on this rock. It should let us look down into the pier. There's like somebody right here. Theoretically, if we reloaded, I wonder where it would go. Because I've got nowhere else to put it. Because it might go directly in the backpack. I don't really know. The rock doesn't have as much coverage as I was hoping for. At least this one doesn't. If we go up here and keep going this way. It's Friday today, isn't it? My days are a little bit all over the place. I see the green smoke, which means the boat should be here. Unless I'm stupid. That's stuff up at the resort. We do have to go to, so. Thing is loud as heck. Somebody way back there. Is that 4? 5? I don't know, let's count. There's also the bodies on the pier. Oh boy. There's also bodies on the pier over here, which is, well, you know, considering where we have to go, it's not necessarily out of the question for us to get all the bodies that we need to find. As a wise man once said, you know, 760 by 39 is decently common, so it's not like we have to worry too much. What are we down here for? Therapist bodies are somewhere nearby. And then... yeah. Here. It's not here, it's this. Oh, that I forgot that this actually takes time. This is not like a market normally, which is kind of silly. Okay. Take a quick look, like very quick. We move. Because again, there's a lot to do. The next place that would be decent to look, technically speaking, would be actually going to the cottages, because we basically go up, around, in, and then out. That would work. That would technically... how much time do we have? 32 minutes? We can make that happen. I want to check. If I reload... I just dumped it on the floor, so it doesn't go in the backpack then. Okay. But that does for some reason. Like, okay. I'm gonna put that there, so if I do need to reload, I can. Head to the cottages. And we should be able to yeet him from... there you go. So now we don't need the UN armor anymore. Which also means we are at 10 of the 30. Is there somebody beside that tree? Yes. It's a lot of shooting up there. But the longer we let it breathe, technically, kind of like the better. Because it's sort of less fighting we have to do. Now, if we don't get vitamins done this raid, it's not the end of the world. Because I probably have to do another... see that guy way out there? Oh my god. About half. You know, we're probably gonna have to do another raid here with the RPD. Right, that's just sort of a fact of the matter. I wish I had a grenade so I could feel out the cottages. Bodies are in here somewhere. We're listening. Okay. They're around. I think they're over near the ambulance. Yep. Okay. Then we go up here. Now we have to go to the roof. We have to go behind the building. To the roof, behind the building, find the therapist bodies out front near the helicopter, do vitamins, go to the kids' playground on the back, but that's like beside the truck we need to mark. If anything, we go for the helicopter. Because if we already done 2 and they need to be done 1 raid, we might as well do them. The other things can be split. This can't. And it's not the end of the world, but it saves you from having to go down to the pier and the cottages again later. They're actually reloading these there's somebody over here. Somebody way out there too. Shoot. It's a little hard to gauge the zeroing because of just where the optic is in relation to the barrel. So that was pretty sloppy though. Up onto the roof. Well, it's in here somewhere. I know it's in one of these rooms. I don't remember which room it's in. For vitamin. Right? I think. We don't. So he had the friend earlier. Close the door for a second. Maybe it's in here? Of course not. I don't know why I'm doing this. I really, really should not be looting right now. The other side. In which case, we need to get up to this roof. But we still need to get up there for the signal jammer. Okay. And then from here, we should be able to see some of the other stuff we need. Heck. I think I killed that guy. Plant this. The bodies are somewhere over there, I believe. Oh my god! Yeah, that's Sanitar. Shoot, this is not good. I need to get over there. There's a lot of stuff I need that's in that corner. So basically I'm being forced to fight this. I've got 20 minutes to fight this. To find the other bodies, mark the other truck, potentially find vitamins. I'm trying to think what the best way to do it to give me cover still. Shoot. This is not good. Okay. We didn't really have a choice. I'm not even joking when I say this. We had to win that fight. Because we are stupid low on ammo. Ugh. Didn't mean to kick that. Take that. Oh. That's mine now. Well, that's convenient. We need to mark this. The bodies. These ones, right? I do want to check this guy over here. This is not one of the trucks, I don't think. I just want to know if I dropped this dude. Yes. Also, we've taken him out a few times. Good ammo is ammo, technically. He had no armor though. Man, he's got decent loot on him though. As much as I want to take the Thunderbolt, I just can't. Okay. We got signal, the bodies, scavs. What that our helmet? I didn't see anybody with decent armor on. Do a very quick check of these guys. Need to go to the playground. Behind this building, I think, is the truck. That's good, but that's gonna be very heavy. Yeah. I could honestly probably throw away one of these. If it came to that. Okay. This was some other dude with an Alton. And a horse. Take a horse. And here is our boy Sanitar. We're lucky he had a Keter, or we would have had a much harder time. Got the key of the blue marking. Put that. Take in the bag. That's pretty large from what I recall, this backpack. Okay. The truck should be over here. Yep, there's a truck. Okay. While that's doing that, we can go run to the playground and see if we can't go find the vitamins, which should be over there somewhere. We were lucky they went inside, because when they're inside, the humanitarian supply is completed, and the thing, because they went inside, they didn't have they didn't have an amazing angle on us. They only had like part of our upper torso, and then when they went inside, they lost most of the torso, so they couldn't really fire back at us. So we got extremely lucky with the fact that they got stupid. Hang on. One. Oh. I didn't bring the key. We need the 112 key, right? I didn't. No, I didn't bring it. Otherwise, it's in one of these. I think this is the west. Yeah, would have been this one. As far as I know, there's no other way to get in here. Not even this room. I think it's this room. Yeah, the room in the fridge. It's one of these. So we have to come back here. Shoot. And then I think there's other keys I need for Lend-Lease, so. We got 10 minutes. Let's run to the path to Lighthouse. I should have enough time for that. Because as long as I pass the SUV that's in the swamp, which I should from this angle, that's another mission also done. But Bagman. Well, actually, you know what? 41 is not too bad. That guy with the Alton. Wait to mag dump that guy. I'm kind of annoyed he had a Keter, in all fairness, because it wasn't worth taking. At least the AS Val. Well, it doesn't have any fancy attachments as far as I know. He didn't even have any stims, actually, now that I think about it. Although I don't know if he does have stims. Right? He might have popped his stims when he was fighting the people, so... You know, in that case, we got no stims. How much? But half? Yeah. If we do run into anybody, we can slap them a little bit with the... Plus, I could put onto the actual notes the rooms I need and make sure I had... I don't think I have the key now that I think about it. Bit of a shame. There's the swamp. Like having a third Having a third drum is not bad, but it's going to be very heavy. Like, I mean, we're suffering from the heaviness already. So. Heck, I'll even probably take the helmet and the same armor with me, because they're not bad. Like, the helmet's fine condition, you know, perfect condition. The helmet, or the armor looked like it was fine. So. I'm pretty sure this is his SUV. Yeah. I'll take a look in here just for giggles. Something fishy. Nothing fishy about this. Yeah, just get out. Okay. Although, hang on, we could make this massive if we do something very cheeky here. We have to go this way. Hang on, let me just take a quick look here. Okay. I was just thinking, it's something about the moldy house for the mission, right? So, and it said it was on shoreline. Well, the moldy houses should be here. So, more the thing. There are 2 beds when we come in. On the nightstand, there's a USB. Here under a pillow. There. Okay. So we check tasks. Here. Boom. Now we get out of here. Very sneaky beaky. Yeah, SJ6, I'm not even joking, is probably the hero. Like, to be fair, I'm sure we probably could have made this, especially if I just decided to chuck down my backpack and remember I threw it down. But this is pretty big, so. Keep running. Go. Oh. So we did. Let me take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 quests here, Which one is rigged game? Rigged game is... Oh, 6 quests. So we just did 6 quests in one raid. That's called being efficient. Boom. Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I've definitely taken this guy out before. I was annoyed. This was annoying. These are headshots. They kind of had to be. Okay. Wesley would be proud. Okay, so let's reevaluate what we have and what we need. So the book, that's fine. Do we need any more lamps? Let me just double check. Okay. Rest space 2, shooting range 2, weapon rack 1, 2, 3, Hall of Fame 2, 3. Here, so actually we do need these, unfortunately. Fine. The diary, I don't think we need very many of, do we? 6 for the library. That's kind of it. They can be used to craft stuff, but I would wager they're probably not worth all that much. Yeah, 40. Like, I'm not to the point I'm not even going to try bother selling them because it probably just won't sell. Okay, now this gun, I'm good on it. Actually, this is good. This is not bad. Fine. I'm not a huge fan of this optic, so sold like that. We will at some point get our thing back in insurance. I will take this one, unload it, chuck it into one of mine. This might go for a good chunk. Yeah, it goes okay. How much? Hang on. How much does what's his face sell it for? Proper sell? Yeah, it's not really worth it. We'll just sell it, I guess. These maps, the metal parts. We got what? 2 metal parts. Another intelligence. Did we get 2 metal parts? Like, let's just say we only got 1 for the sake of argument. Okay, I'd rather have to get 1 more, or you know, rather grab an extra than be 1 short. The vase, the power bank, grenades we can keep. The armor is pristine. Glorious. This is fine. Can it take a flashlight? Because if we can take a flashlight, I would actually consider putting one on. I think it can, but it needs like a very specific part. Okay. Exfil. Equipment. Take ear covers or headset. Can't take. Interesting. And then we get no flashlight. Let's fill this up. That went pretty decently. Keep the key card. That can go in with the key. The rubles was nice. I guess the dog tags we got. Oh my god, this is going up in our wall of Civic. I might buy another dog tag case. How much does she sell it for? She sells it for a lot, right? It's like 340. Yeah, so you save 100,000 by doing this. So we give that guy a bit of money, and we save some money. So you know what? We will unlock these for now. Check them in here so they take up less space. Put this in here. These will get locked in here. And then here we can chuck these into here. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, see, look, we have level 27 already. And then there is the offline, or official, sorry. We should sell, okay, keep the found in raids in case we need specific ones found in raid. Any of the ones that are not found in raid, we sell them. Okay. Simple as. Let's go sell that. Bank, 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 bank. That's just a little bit of cash. Fine, that's good. Then there. So we're pretty decently heavy, but you know, nothing too crazy. In here. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm just not sure what. I would very much like to. Can I get the smaller barrels? I can't. I would love to put a smaller barrel on. Like that one would be so good with thingy barrel. Get one of these. How much is one of these? Out of curiosity, how much is one? Nobody's selling them. How about one of these? Anybody selling these? That's a lot of money. I mean, meh. Yeah, that's fine. We don't worry too much about it. As much as I like to put other stuff on there, it's fine. How much is? Oh my god, it's like 10 kilos. Let me bring open EFT Kappa so I can do this as I go. So tasks, we did some tasks for him, right? I think. No. 19 out of 30 is not too bad in one go. This one I'm going to leave alone. If I do it by accident at some point, whatever. Colleagues part 1. Let me go find it over here. Colleagues part 1, complete. Colleagues part 2 is go to down to the pier and then also the cottage. Okay. Privacy. A fence has nothing here, and not worried about these. Door. I will need to check this one out. Which one is it? No. Vitamins and Lindley's, just so I can check later with the keys I need. Rigged game is complete. I could find it. Rigged game complete. Samples, no. Night sweep, no idea what that's about. Night sweep. Or, sorry, humanitarian supplies. Complete. There we go. That opens up a lot more stuff for us. Spa tour, scavs with headshots with shotguns. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not care. He's in the initiative. No, thanks. I don't think that's required. The cult, I believe, is. Yeah, these ones are whatever. The cult part 1 is apparently high priority. So that is follow the blood trail from the church and you find the person. Okay, that's not too bad. So go to the swamp. Okay. Swamp. E7 shotgun scav. Okay, so far I'm just kind of keeping an eye out, like, you know, keeping an eye on. What else? Needle and haystack I don't think is required, but we did it anyway. Yeah, needle and haystack is not required, but we get some lights and other lights. Chemistry closet. I think we need his key, right? Chemistry closet is required, and it needs the health resort key with blue tape. It unlocks the barter for the thick weapon case at level 4. It gives us a graphics card. Ooh. It unlocks room 110 of the East Wing. How do we get? I think it only comes from him, right?
Connor's been stealing from you for years.
Hang on. Packet on Sanitar in jackets, drawers, and pockets and bags of scavs. Oh, it's pretty good. You can get some LEDX in all over the bathroom, like 3 in the shower and like 3 or 4 on the floor. That is required. Hidden layer, I don't think it is. Right, I think hidden layer is not required. Right. What do we get from it? Oh, nothing fancy. We actually get a good amount of XP. That, however, does require us to have the Gnosis facility key. But that would lead us. Ooh, that leads us to the labyrinth. This can be found somewhere. Oh, in different locations, the health resort guaranteed every raid. Up to 3 can be found. So one of them can be found in the first security room on the first floor of the West Wing. Another one is the desk on the. Oh boy, there's a lot of places. I'm not too worried about it right now, but we might have to deal with it later. So signal part 3, that was also complete. Signal part 4 is also complete, because that's just get your attention skill up to level 8. Okay. Now, steady signal is required, and that's on woods. So, big yuck. Nothing fishy about this. Is that a... I think that's a require. Is it? Nothing fishy about this. It might not be. It's not required. So, level 30. Oh, we have to go talk to Prapor, I would imagine, to go deliver those items that we found. So, you know, yay, that's good. That was, I'm glad I remembered that existed. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world because we have to go over to the swamp again anyway, but, you know. Hey, Dingus, I found stuff. And the transcript.
За хренотень у них там произошла? Что еще за мистер Герман?
О.
Так, погоди. Кто-то звонит. Алло. Тут срочный разговор. Давай, дружище. Я свяжусь с тобой попозже. Награду тебе мои парни выдадут. Да, я снова тут.
Okay. So I'll take as a good chunk of money. Oh, there was a thingy mission, a code for, it's called Banhammer. This is going to surprise you. You get a sledgehammer. I know. Ooh, what a concept. He has more than enough money. So does she, in all fairness. But I take the money. She, at this point, like, you know, once you get them past all the money, you go for whoever gives you the most. All right. I do not care about this gun. Although I would like to see how it goes against the, you know, the other 55, but like, I don't care about it enough. So I actually will give it to Peacekeeper for giggles. Okay. Ooh, some USD and some weapon parts. And please. Sell this one. I don't really want it. Back. You, excuse me, Ragman, can I have... I think Ragman is broken. We'll just leave it there, I guess. I don't know what else to do with it. Thingy stuff. More lights. I don't really care about the small lights. These sell for any decent What about this? Unload the ammo. I do technically need shotgun ammo, but I mean, like, you know. Oh, Jaeger's actually going to give me the most for that? That's interesting. Okay. Just make sure we have all the stuff we get. Okay. So let's take a quick look at the keys we need here. Vitamins, we need 112 key. That can spawn in the bus depot on a seat. Can spawn in West Wing 105. And a key rack in 202. There's a lot of places it can spawn in there, but I mean, realistically speaking, meh. Behind it is a yellow blue. Ooh. So how much then do you think it's going to go for, you think? Not as much. I was expecting that to go for a lot more, actually. I'm almost disappointed. That key. Okay. Let me write. Here, hang on, where is it? West 112. That's for vitamins. Lend lease. Where does lend lease go? Ooh, we need East 308, East 306, West 216. Oh, 306 or 308. Okay, and 216. The other one is west of the radar tower. And oh, we were actually pretty decently close to it. So let me just check in here. Okay, we need 216 specifically. East or west? West. That's at a very expensive key. See if we can find the 306 key. This is. Do I have this one?
Nothing to be afraid of. I won't know I'm dead.
No. I didn't think so. 216 key. That could be in West 202. On the floor. It could be in the the administration building on the desk. It could be opposite. It could be all sorts of different places. Hmm. 06. I don't know what's in West 306. I might consider purchasing a West 216. What is in the West? 2 days scavs, potentially an M4, some currency meds, and a potentially a blue keycard spawn. Oh, that's not bad. How much was that 216 key again? Something tells me it's the expensive one. Yeah, that's what is behind there? Potentially a Ledex spawn. We might give it some time to basically go down in price, but I feel like nobody's really gonna buy that, so that's fine. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, vitamin lead lease. West 216. Okay, and west of radio tower. NE weather. Speaking of weather and the weather station, let's check where the goons. They're on customs. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry too much about. Swamp. Hang on, where was the cult? Cult, and then swamp, church. Okay.
Trying to reduce it to something that is understandable, assimilable to reason, and that will be brought under control.
There you go. Should be good to go on shoreline. 5 a.m. This isn't even my gun. I'm not bringing a backpack. Again, we're not really here for loot. Right. The stuff we have most of the keys we need. We just basically don't have 216, which is not the end of the world. So, oh, I forgot to write. We need to peer. A surgery kit. Cottages. O-scope. There we go. Just so I don't forget. If I get them, great. If not, that's fine. Vitamins is pretty high priority. This is the cult part 1 is pretty decently easy to do. Because from what I recall, all you really have to do is just basically walk in. I think, like you walk in, you follow the blood, and you find the dead guy in one of the other houses. So. Oh. This is kind of like far from where we really kind of want to be, but this isn't the worst place we could be. It is like somewhere over here. I think it's in there. Yep, there's the box. Yeah, so we grab this. We do have to go down to the pier. Our exit's here. Tunnel. Technically, we could make it so we'd use the path to the lighthouse, but I'm thinking we go in here, grab the few things we need, and then head down to the pier, head across to the tunnels, and then we can do the swamp later, because we're definitely going to have to come back to shoreline anyway. This is the west, I think. Yeah, let's just check. 39 and 40. So whichever 306 we use, this will be definitively. It's east or west. Health is up to 9. Good. Power bank, I guess. We might have to go downstairs to get over here because I don't think you can get across. Hmm. Oh, green flare. Cool. I might actually take this, unironically. Because that way, once I'm done with the, I was looking for through 6. Something tells me this is not the right wing. We are in the east wing. Actually, yeah, this is where we need to be. This is the correct place. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Check the... It's in here. Three or six apparently has a LEDX spawn. I just don't know where it is. Here's what we need. Take a quick look in here. Might be something useful. CMS kit. I'll take a fresh one. Ophthalmoscope is pretty good. That's also very good. So this was east, which means we need to head to the opposite side of this entire building. Nope. Ooh. We're at 2 so far. Give me something good, please. Not great, but it's acceptable. No parts. Here by the thermometer. There's just too many spawns for that other key. This would hurt. That is a way to do that. Check these very quickly. I feel like it's not even all that crazy asking for the cookbook. Like, realistically, they're clearly very common. So we need to go west 112 and west 306. The 306 is over here. Well, I just wanted to go in here because apparently it has decent loot. Or it can have some decent loot. Like, I had the key. I'm not even going to bother with the badge. Okay. Okay. And then 112. Use the stairs. Yeah. Bridge here. There it is. Cottages. We gotta go down to the pier. I think I have this. Yeah, I have that one. Did I not take it with me? Yeah, for food and water. Okay, not doing too bad. Here, potentially. Yeah, I think if we head down to the pier, right, then up to the cottages, and then to the swamp. here for the surgery kit, then over to the cottages for the ophthalmoscope, swamp to go to the church, and then we take the thingy. Of course he moved. It's like, right? Theoretically, could I do this? Apparently not. Nope. Can't look low enough. There's allegedly another scav out that way. Right there. So how many does that make? 5 now, I think. You know, I'm just looking over at the cottages, like, they're right there. No, they're there. But I need to do this in a semi-coherent fashion. I will chuck a grenade this way, though. They're a little too close for the RPD. So just in case, we'll see if we can bap his head off with a shotgun. Anything over here? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. No, no. Basically not. I don't know if I have... I think I do have the coffee beans. I think I picked them up pretty early. This gun is like the shotgun with the ring and the way it is actually set up in a pretty decent way for target acquisition. Ooh, I don't know if that's any good or not. No, you do not? That's not reassuring. Us being seen as like, that's a bear, which means the shotgun is technically, like the shotgun would work, but the RPDN would be the weapon of choice. I don't entirely think I have enough time to run down to the hell. Fine. Lost it again. I keep doing that. It's like, what button do I have for the bleeding again? And then, you know, 3 years later. We are getting much, much faster at that. What is our skill for surgery? Level 3. It's only by 1.2, but that doesn't sound right. That doesn't seem right. It's technically 2 more kills with the RPD. We can get more kills. We can shed this and get a lot of weight back. You know there's a bear somewhere over there. Wish I knew where he was. Yeah, we're wasting too much time here. If we want to get the pier done, we do it now. If we do the pier, then we do the cottage, we probably aren't doing the swamp. Hmm. Oh, what? Pretty heavy. We drop it. It's not worth it. If we want to do the shotgun thing, we do it specifically for the shotgun. Lots of explosions out the other way. Like lots. Sounds like that's the cottage. There's somebody over there. There he is. Right there. Yep, test drive part 4 complete. I think that was Sanitar. Oh, I couldn't go anywhere. He took out my legs. I couldn't jump. I couldn't sprint. Oh, that had to have been Sanitar and his idiots. Yep. Alright. With the slot, he leg matted me. Oh my god. Oh, test drive part 4 is complete. Oh, we have to go to vitamins. Like, oh my god. So we have 140 tasks remaining. What? How much? To be fair, we did do a late stream. Let's go do this. Okay. And then after test drive part 4, out of curiosity, level 32, and that is use the Uzi Pro on factory and get 50 kills. Okay, well, it's fine. SNB's good. I don't know if I would bring the AVT though, because the AVT is kind of like, it's fine, but man, like I'd sooner just keep the ammo and basically, you know, call it a day for that. Right? And well, we got we got an optimal the keys, so you know something, I guess. We have a backpack that I was thinking about using. Yeah. Should be fine. Do I have more? Yeah, we should be fine. Actually, hang on. Which one is this one? Oh, that's the voodoo. Voodoo's fine. The armor. Shoreline. Okay. Let's hope we get a better thinking location. Now, we didn't come in with a shotgun for scab headshots. That's fine. We want the vitamins. We want Lend Lease if we can get it. We want the Colleagues Part 2 done as well. I kind of wish that the bosses were a little bit less common, because it is kind of annoying. But on the bright side, at least we finished Test Drive. I would have been mildly annoyed if I had to make that gun all over again, just for one kill. Where is this? Oh, this is pretty good. We're kind of close to the swamp, actually. Let's actually get the MP9 unfolded. Now, I went with this in the event I find some PMCs and slap them. And if I need to do it close, then I can do that too. But I mean, like, this technically should be fine. I feel like you could probably bypass the church if you know which house it is. I think it's this one. You're wrong. We're also near the cottages, which is kind of nice. We are not really in any meaningful way ready for thingy fight. Somehow ended up having to fight him. No, I was wrong. Make sure I'm in full auto. I was like, why am I suddenly weighing too much? But like before I wasn't. They brought in all the other ammo. Oh, there is some stuff we can loot while we're in here. Again, not that we're here for loot, but if we find useful stuff, yay. Yeah, I'll take some parts. That's fine. This could be an issue. No. Good, they made it visible so you can see it. Ladder goes this way. It was this house, I think. It's just I went the wrong entrance. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a complete goose. Need to figure out how to get in there. Supposed to go through here? Oh, I guess. Oh, I'm dumb. I went into the shed instead of the house. And then do you have to get out? Oh, I'll take an apple juice, yeah. Nope. To where the cult is and survive and extract, of course. Let's go take a quick look at the cottages. We'll do that from afar. If there are PMCs, hopefully we can slap them in the head from over 80 meters. I think we get a decent angle from these rocks. Been a hot minute, so. Yeah, we need to go in there, and I think I don't. One of the cottages has it in a plant. That cottage. Please do not tell me. I need a key. I am Zen, chat. I'm Zen. That's a lot of explosions. That's not super encouraging. Red face mask in. Ooh. I'll lie to you, the more I use this, the more I'm not a huge fan of it. Like it He doesn't seem that great. But then you get stuff like that. Like, it's just hard to tell where the bullets are going. I definitely hit him that first. How many of them are over here? Hey, out there, you see him? He's running. Holy crap. Hmm. Heck. Why are there so many of you? The apple juice. Once upon a time, it used to be worth going in here, but now it's just too awkward to get in. The reason I'm not drinking, I'm trying to find something to eat first, and then I can drink afterwards. Oh, take a. I mean, it's not very much money, but I guess I'll take it. And even the scavs don't have much. Like, there's really nothing on these guys. I'm actually unironically going to take this guy's mags. Just for the extra ammo. Hey. Where did that first round go? What I thought. I think the pier boat was an option, right? Oh, it's not. It's way out there. I think. I think that's the pier boat. Rather, supposed to be. Oh. Don't mind if I do? Hey. Grab what we need from upstairs before we start looting down here. Nope. There's... Please do not tell me. Was that the key we bought? That was the key. That was the key. What are the odds? Chainlets? I don't know. I don't think we need them, do we? Is there a room we can check? There's the double bathroom that I'd have to think at some point. $222, that's a good key, I think. That's, well, that's a key, you know. I don't know if it's any good or not. Does anybody know what the odds of this bake easy are? Anybody, please? We can loot this? This whole time. I mean, not that it matters, clearly. Oh, a book. I think that's locked, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Okay. Color me impressed. Might as well have been locked. See that guy up there? Wait, don't get me wrong. Oh. This gun is fun to use. But, my god. Is it nowhere near as effective as I really thought it should be? Do we really want to push up there? I need vitamins. Even if I really don't want to. Machinery key, no thanks. I don't remember the last time I saw a scav with a machinery key on him. That I killed, of course. I think my dad, when we went in earlier with the scav run test, he had a machinery key on him. I was like, really? I honestly didn't realize they could. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't. I didn't know they could. Someone, I think there was a scav though. Where did this guy go? The heck? You know, I didn't used to think... Okay. I was about to say, I didn't used to think that Shoreline was that bad of a map. In fact, I kind of liked it, but... Man, the more I'm kind of playing it, the more I realize, like... Actually kind of boring. Like, these missions are... Like, there's very little between. Right, like, you know, basically there's the three main sort of, like the really... Oh. Got one of them. The other guy, I think, bounced off his head. Okay. At any point you want to actually connect and do what you're supposed to do, you stupid rifle. Go. I don't think there was a headshot, unfortunately. Not a thingy ammo. He's down. He's also down. 7 on him. Let's check here, because it's basically useless. Hearts. It tells me I didn't hit this guy in the face. But I'm not sure what would tell me this. I definitely hit his head though. And I was just okay. Eat this. This would have been, that wasn't 80 meters, I don't think. Yeah, that'll lose 1, of course. Yeah, definitely not 80 meters. Damn. Oh, don't say anything. Okay. Oh, I missed the MP7. Or the MP5 rather. Actually, where was it? The MP5 guy's over here. I'm gonna steal his ammo. Oh man, I don't know if we have. Do we have time to run in there and grab what we need? Yeah, basically, but I mean, technically, yeah, we can make it happen. Okay. Oh my god, how many of them are there? Fill up? Oh, good. is nuts. And not in a good way either. That is an AK looking, an AK-103. Booster. Thanks. Heck. We hit 112. We hit 306. And we get out of here. They brought all this loot, and none of it is what I'm looking for. It's actually mildly annoying. There's a cache here. I'm actually going to chuck this on the ground. Which is his way? Fork you. Oh, that's fine. Like, I'm kind of over it. You get over it. Yeah, sound is not all that worth that much. The chainlets, I have literally no idea. Okay. And we need East 306. And then we run to Road to Customs. We move it. I think I need this. No, the rat poison is not worth that much. I think I've gotten everybody else's thing. I have yet to find the one I need. Nope. Three sixes this way. Yeah, I definitely don't have. Well, I might have enough time to pass it, but I kind of doubt it. Check these for graphics cards. If it's not going to be graphics cards, we're not interested. Out of here. Shoot. Not him. Guy right here. This is dumb. Why am I doing this? That's the guy who killed me earlier. I need. Code for the mountain bunker. This is dumb. Why am I doing this? Just think it out. Run. Run, 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 run. Drop this. Drop these. I don't care. Yeah. Don't know what it does. Let's go. Take one of these. What is it? Oh my god, look at that. We're actually out-thinking our sprint. Like, if you, our stamina is so high that I'm sprinting. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm sure it's stupid expensive, but like, we running, boy. If I had known, I probably would have kept the stuff, but I mean, like, whatever. Can't believe we did it. Oh, look, go back.
Страшные вещи происходят.
Oh my god. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I can't believe we completed the cult and chemistry closet. Plus, we also got one more shooter born in heaven. But you know what? That was pretty good. Swamp Church done. And vitamins. Oh my god, that's massive. And we got the one the west of the rate. Oh my god. We also got the peer surgery kit. I need key. Almost 20,000 XP from that. No cookbook, but I mean, like, we killed Sleep Country Canada. But I just took out Sanitar, and then absolutely, who did that? I actually got somebody. Well, I was gonna say I got somebody with a grenade. Duh, I got a second guy with a grenade. Okay, that was good. That was a great VOG. The RGO was obviously going to work against that one dude in the corner, but the VOG was really good because it made everybody scatter. And then Sanitar just sat in the corner like a little chicken man. But like, holy scavs, bro. Did you see them all come down when we were in the bus depot? Like, what was that? Like 7 scavs or something stupid? Yeah. Then I took so many drugs that I was actually able to keep like sprint forever, essentially, and only until obviously they wear out. But oh my god. So that is the cult part 1 complete. That's cult part 2. Go put on these things. I do not care right now. Chemistry closet. I don't think was required, was it? Oh, chemistry closet is required. Which one is athlete? Chemistry closet was done. Athlete is get level 10 health skill. I think we're pretty close, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. We still have to go interchange for that. Athlete. Yeah, level 9. So that's very close, actually. That's really good. Whatever he wants to talk. There's some stuff I want to hand over, but who was it? Therapist? Yeah. Half of that. think it's skier for Lend-Lease. Turn these in. And it also needs the ones on woods. Vitamins. Finally. Finally, we're done. Oh my god, today was so good. Like, don't get me wrong, we got slapped by that guy, the stupid guy with the shotgun, and we found out who he was. Okay, but like, wow. Vitamins 2, I think, is also complete. Basically. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing a blood set. Okay. Needs to be found already. Can I craft one? Because I'd be absolutely more than happy to do so. Men's station? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like I was gonna say I feel like a blood set is something you could totally craft. Give me that. No. Nope. The power needs to be on for this one, but yeah, I'll do that for 26 minutes. Sure. It's going along pretty decently, actually. Man, that library book is really holding me up, actually. The USD, the gold chain is great because I do need a bunch of those for, I think it's chumming. Oh, the BP is good. I want the ammo. I don't care about the gun or the scope. The scope's not very good. Okay. This did really well. The other one, I'm more than a little disappointed in. It just didn't perform remotely where I needed it to. So basically, it's going to get shelved, and then we might bring in the Mosin in its stead. Although the Mosin is going to be much, much, much heavier. Unload that. That's going to all basically this is going to stay together. That is too large for this. That's fine. That in there. Look, thermites were great. The workbench is ready. Wondrous. That is 2 more metal parts. We're down allegedly to 47 now. Chainlets, don't know. The gun lube, cool. Oh, we also got a G phone. I am annoyed about the 306 key. The Sanitar key is good, so we'll keep that. The 222, don't remember if that's good. 306, I might sell it. How much is that one going for again? Not very much, never mind then. Okay, put that there. This is basically getting semi-retired. Put this stuff, put that there. This can stay. I don't know what my next plan would be going forward for the tomorrow. Or, well, I was gonna say tomorrow's episode. Maybe Sunday. We'll have to see. The graphics card, yes. So big. That is genuinely huge. Like that's huge, mungus. That's how huge that is. Okay. Yes, I know. I said huge, mungus. I know. That is literally how massive that quest reward. Oh my god. These I don't really care about. Some of these quest rewards are like, you know, once you get to the point, it's like, why bother? Like, I really don't care about those. So what does Prapor want to do? Oh, I actually have to go, okay.
Смотри-ка, кто нарисовался. В какой-то степени да. Ты прочитал стенограмму, пока ее мне нес?
Yes.
Буду у тебя спрашивать за то, что нос суешь куда не надо. Сейчас это даже кстати. Помнишь, там про какого-то мистера Кермана было? Вот он мне и позвонил. Голос явно не настоящий был, роботский какой-то. Шифруется парень. Этот мистер рассказал, что в самолете-то он был бронирован вниз. Когда все начало разваливаться на куски, он выпал. Герман заявил, что в нем билет из Таркова. Да, так и сказал. Билет. А знал бы я еще. Вообще без понятия. Но это надо исправлять. Найти этот кейс. По моим расчетам, он должен был приземлиться где-то в районе леса. А, и еще кое-что. Я тут инфу продал. Ну, про сбитый самолет. Ты мне хорошо помог. Так что держи. Твоя доля. Это от одного.
There's nothing there.
А теперь иди ищи кейс. Какой деловой, а?
Oh, that's pretty decent actually. Made pretty good money there. Not only the good money, who cares about the money? That was really good for quests. Anything here? No, good. Okay. We got a lot of quests done. Athlete, we're quite a bit of the way. We just need one more med, like the blood set. That's crafting. That'll get done. So, like, I'll probably do that obviously in like 20 minutes, give or take. Okay. Anything to report, sir? No. Skills. How are we doing? We're almost level 31. Okay. Metabolism 25, strength 10, endurance. Our endurance needs to get up. Okay. But we need to level that somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I'm just not sure. Although, hang on a second. This might work. Haha, yes, that works. Yes, that's so good. I was like, wait a second. There we go. Boom. Athlete complete. Now we're down to 136, so we're making pretty decent time. So very cool. Lend-Lease 1. One of those is on woods in the car at the USEC checkpoint west of the sawmill, which we know where that is. And the other one is in the sawmill in the back of the pickup truck near the little blue bill or the blue warehouse. This we need that key. P22. If I can get this, I can give it for samples for peacekeepers. That's actually big too. Yeah, none of these need to be handed in. They're probably gonna get sold. Are they worth anything? Something tells me not really. Yeah, 45, so meh. And the adrenaline, probably even less. Okay. I don't know what we're going to work on next. Let me just take a quick look so I can put it in the notes. So then I can organize for maybe Sundays. We'll see. Definitely Mondays at the very least. Factory, potentially the nighttime for the kites, but like I'm kind of tempted to save that for level 32 when we go in with the Uzi Pro. However, that doesn't count at night, right? Or am I dumb? Let me take a look, because I think when I tried to do it before, it didn't work. Test drive part 5, I think. Yes. On factory. Oh, apparently it can be used at nighttime. So boom, we'll wait for that. Anything else? Don't think so. Let's put it this way. Woods, steady signal. Maybe. That's Let me see. 3 scavs, nomads, and I think you're not allowed to heal afterwards, right? Please, steady signal is 5 weather stations. Okay. There's obviously going to be other stuff on woods because it's going to be part of like the code any location. They're not hidden layer, not farming, although I have to go hand that in. Grenadier, no, not that one. Hold on, is this a reference? I will bring a Wi-Fi camera. because this car is beside one of the weather stations. So, I mean, if I'm going to go there, I might as well pick it up. The cult. 2 ritual spots. Mark. Okay. Shooter Born in Heaven. Me. No. Vitamins, no. Sample. Lend lease. Yeah, lend lease is thing. What means arm the camera. Okay. Let's check. Anything on here? No, no. No, these are all other stuff. So let me see what I need here. And so that is 1 camera. Okay. 7 markers. Yeah. Oh, actually, I need 2 cameras. You're right. Sorry. Yeah, the camera at the dock, the other camera on the bear car, the ritual spots, and the Lend Lease's other stuff. So technically speaking, how would I want to do this? I'm not gonna go with the thing that's not gonna fly. 7 markers alone. Bring the cams, for sure. Bring the markers. And we'll just have to do it in multiple runs. As for what we're going to wear... This is me, like, basically trying to plan ahead. Will this... Oh. Okay. Weapons. Just attachments in there. Tempted to bring a thingy, but that's not gonna play nice. Could bring the Mark 17, but meh. Can I bring them? This is gonna be heavy. I don't know. Okay, we got something for this. I'm gonna do this. That's heavy. I need another one of these. These are getting sold. Say mechanic. Okay. We'll go to the hideout super quickly here. Oh, let me get the workbench up. That's really good. That'll be done. So basically, by the next episode, most of this stuff's going to be done. This will be done like 10 minutes, right? Yeah, 15 minutes. So like when I come in later, right, I'll do that. So if you wonder what happened, I'm gonna go hand that in. Okay. For vitamins part 2. The weapon wall is what I was looking for. Let's transfer items. Take the... This 2G6 was in decent enough condition. Take the 2G6. And I'm tempted to take the MP18, but I know I should take the Mosin instead, so I'll take the Mosin. Okay. We'll give this a repair. And I got an enhancement. So it is 3% less weapon spread, so check that there. I'm going to need more. Hang on a second. Let's edit this. Swap it out for, what is this one? Oh, that's not too bad. But it obviously you want it in line with this, right? Tritium sights. But I'm gonna put one of these on here and then chuck a SRO. Put a suppressor. That should theoretically work pretty well. I'm not going to put a light on it. We don't really need a light. I think this is one of the best ones you can put on there, right? I think it is the best. Yeah. Obviously, Thunder Barrel's fine. Axelson is, I think, the best. So let's buy the stuff we need. It's a little bit expensive, but I mean, like, you know, whatever. Buy item, buy 4 of them. Four's a lot now that I'm thinking about this. I don't have any ammo for it, so we'll have to deal with that soon. I will take a look to see what the difference is, like if I swap these or not. Mechanic, he doesn't sell the ammo, does he? He sells some ammo. 54-20, 70-10, 58-14. I mean, realistically speaking, if I have to use my pistol, probably not a, you know, things have probably gone poorly. 30. Sure, let's say like, I think 100. Okay, bring some spare rounds. Money. Actually, we should have a bunch of, yeah, there's some money in here. Oh. Now for this, let's look. We have 9 ergonomics and 170 plus. Okay, so if we swap this out for this is better. We get 6 ergonomics and quite a bit of recoil, you know, thing for. If we take a smaller barrel, oh well, we can't. Hang on. There we go. So this moves in stock. Cool, but that's probably gonna get retired. So if we swap, that's too low. 514. Probably not a bad idea. Yeah, this is probably better. It's 2.41 MOA. Oh, that's a much better MOA actually. Okay, let's just check to see. We're here. That's an adapter. That one is really good. That one is also very good. This is, we don't really need a suppressor. How much is one of these? I'd be willing to do 10 grand for that.
Because I'm a sort of very simple rock player at heart.
This one is better. How much is this? If it's crazy, yeah. Here, you know what, random person? Here you go. Then do we want one of these? Not really. Rings. Yeah, this thing is pretty high in real life, so let's. Yeah, it's fine as it is. Hang on. Let's double check here. Yeah, glad I checked. We'll keep these in case we need them. Ammo wise, we go with 25, I guess. Oh, we don't have any armor. We'll pick up some cheap armor, and then that'll be it for the stream. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Yeah, it's no. That's fine. It's not ideal, but I mean, like, it is whatever. Like, we're doing pretty decent for money. We're never truly ever really hurting for money, right? So, how's our go? He looks. He looks okay. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Anyway. That's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all for coming. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends, and I'll see you guys probably Monday. Good night.